So today we are going to discuss a U2 manometer or a simple manometer. Okay. So what is the function of manometer? Generally, the manometer measures the pressure difference, okay, of a equipments or a pipe in which it is installed. Okay. Suppose we have this manometer. This manometer will measure the pressure difference around a pipe where it is installed. Okay, suppose this pipe is this leg of manometer is connected with the pipe, and this leg of manometer is connected with the venturimeter or orifice meter. Okay, so there this can find the pressure difference. Okay, because because the liquid which is flowing in a pipe will apply force of pressure on this mercury level. Okay, so this mercury level go down, and here the pressure will be less because it is connected with the venturimeter or orifice meter. So the area of the venturimeter and orifice meter less than the area of the crossing area of the pipe. Okay, so this level will go up by applying the equation of continuity and Bernoulli equations. Okay, and suppose if we have this manometer here, suppose we have this manometer here in ATM pressure. So will it give the reading? No, it will not give the reading because the pressure in both the leg will be equal, or we can say that the mercury level in both the legs will be equal. So there will be no pressure difference. It will measure the pressure difference when it will be installed or attached with a pipe where we have to measure the pressure difference. Okay, so we are going to discuss in a detail, okay, how to balance a pressure, force, etc., especially pressure. So this is the first point. So you consider that this manometer is attached with a pipe where we are going to measure a pressure difference. Okay, so here pressure at point 1 pressure PA, at point 2 pressure we have to calculate, at point 5 PV, point 4 we have to calculate, and pressure at point 3 we have to calculate. Okay, so how to calculate the pressure in both the legs of manometer? Okay, so this is a very good process to calculate a pressure difference, okay, in a manometer. Okay, or by using a manometer. So this can be applied everywhere. We can also use the same concept to calculate pressure difference by a differential manometer, okay, by a inclined manometer, maybe a reverse order manometers. Okay, the manometer that is in that working opposite direction. Okay, so we can use this concept everywhere. Okay, so the fluid which is flowing in a pipe also entered here and here. So the density of flowing fluid is rho v, and here same rho v, and this fluid is the manometric fluid. This lining is the manometric fluid. So this fluid may be a mercury or a fluid whose density is more than the flowing fluid. Okay, and this Zm is the height from point 4 to 5, and Rm is also height from point 3 to point 4. Okay, and the total height from here to here will be Zm plus Rm. Okay, yeah, so now we are going to discuss. So first we will write a total pressure in left limb or left leg and total pressure in right limb or right leg. So this consider left limb, left limb or left leg, and this is a right limb, or right leg. Okay, so we can use any one, either we can use left limb, limb word or we can use leg word. Okay, so the total pressure in left limb equals to PA pressure equals to total pressure in left limb. Okay, now we are considering only this limb or this leg. Okay, so here pressure at point 1 PA plus pressure at point 2 due to the weight of this fluid or a liquid. So you know the relation between a pressure and height, P equals to rho GH. So we will use that formula, that concept, rho GH. Okay, so the density of this fluid is rho V. Rho V G is the acceleration due to gravity, and H. So what is H? So H, this total H, because this is a single fluid. So the height of this single fluid is Zm plus Rm. Zm plus Rm. So this is the total pressure in left limb. Equation first. Next, total pressure in right limb. Total pressure in right limb. This is the right limb or right leg. So total pressure in right limb equals to pressure at 0.5 PB plus pressure at 0.4 due to this weight of liquid. Okay, so the height of this liquid is Zm. Okay, so we will use rho GS formula. Okay, so rho, the density of this fluid is rho B, G, H means Zm, plus here pressure at 0.3. Pressure at 0.3 means weight of this fluid. This is a different fluid. This is the mercury or a manometric fluid. Okay, so the density of this fluid is rho A. Okay, rho A we have written here. So rho A G H means Rm. Okay, so now we can balance both. Okay, now pressure balance pressure over U-tube manometer. Okay, manometer or any type of manometer, maybe differential, maybe a inclined. Okay, so that equals to PA plus rho B G Zm plus Rm equals to right hand side pressure PB plus rho Bg Zm plus rho Ag Rm. Okay, so this is the equation after writing both the equation in a balanced form. Okay, so now we will try to solve this equation. Okay, so you multiply this term with this height, so it will give PA plus rho B G multiply with Zm plus rho B G multiply with Rm equals to PV plus rho B G Zm, rho B G Zm plus this term rho A G Rm. Okay, so some term will cancel out. So which term is common in both the side? Rho B G Zm. So this rho B G Zm, this rho B G Zm will cancel out. Okay, and this P will come in left side, so it will be PA minus PV equals to, this will go right hand side, so rho A G Rm minus, this will come this side, rho B G Rm. Okay, so PA minus PV equals to, what is common? GRM. So G rho A minus rho B Rm. Okay, so this pressure difference will be measured by this U2 manometer when it is attached with a pipe through which fluid is flowing. Okay, so it is proportional to rho GH, rho G and H. Okay, where Rm is the height of this mercury level, okay, in a manometer. Okay, so now it is completed, and the remaining things we will discuss in next class. Thank you.